regardless of what you guys deem to be no defense or not defense, or hand checking or not hand checking in today's NBA, Steph Curry is still in today's NBA. Like, Steph Curry is what, averaging 26 or something like that, 26 or 27 this year, probably like 27. Okay, and he's on higher volume because you know they moved Klay to the bench and his inefficiencies throughout the entire year. He's doing better as of late. Steph has increases and he's still only averaging 27. Iverson is not whatever. What is that? 15 points, 16 points better per game than Steph Curry. That's idiocy. That's nuts. Okay, along with the other supremely talented offensive guards in today's NBA, that's not anywhere close to 43. Like, Iverson was good, but he's not 43 points per game good in any era. My man Iverson, man, was on a podcast. I don't know if you saw this, man.
I think I did.
He's been doing a lot lately, talking a lot. And he basically was saying how he would average at least 43 in today's NBA.
Yeah.
And I just call it total BS. And Iverson is my guy. He's the main reason why I've even stuck by the 76ers this long. I was a diehard Iverson fan. I mean, day in, day out. I had to stand up for Iverson against Kobe and all T-Mac and all these other guys. I was that guy that was in high school doing all that.
You survived the process days because of
the process days, all of that because of Iverson.
Yeah.
And here he goes because he's saying they don't play defense in today's era. I would at least average 43, if not more, fifth. And he was like, yeah, then Jordan would do this and then all this. Listen, man. Regardless of what you guys deem to be no defense or not defense, or hand checking or not hand checking in today's NBA, like Steph Curry is still in today's NBA. Like, Steph Curry is what, averaging 26 or something like that, 26 or 27 this year, probably like 27. Okay, and he's on higher volume because you know they moved Klay to the bench and his inefficiencies throughout the entire year. He's doing better as of late, but throughout the entire year, Klay has diminished. Wiggins is still MIA. Draymond was never offensive threat. Like, Steph has increases and he's still only averaging 27. Iverson is not whatever. What is that? 15 points, 16 points better per game than Steph Curry. That's idiocy. That's fucking nuts. Okay, along with the other supremely talented offensive guards in today's NBA, that's not anywhere close to 43. Like, Iverson was good, but he's not fucking 43 points per game good in any era.
Yeah, I just think these whole line of comments are just kind of stupid. Because how can you just say, oh, I'd average 43? Like, there's so many factors that go into this.
So many.
The way the game's played is different. The way defenses are, they're not the same defense that you might have faced in your prime, but it's not like they're not defending. And again, when a guy gets going to a certain point, like, he's going to be defended differently. Once a guy gets a hot start, or he's a guy who's 6, 7, 8 games at a high level, like, people start constructing stuff to stop that. And again, we talk about there's no, there's people don't think there's any good defense or whatever, but there's a lot of detail to an NBA game that's lost on most fans.
The average eye does not see.
Yeah. They are going to funnel guys to certain parts of the floor. They're going to deny them certain spots that guys are comfortable to. And all that's kind of going on at a mental level that the average fan is not grasping. And, that's kind of, the way the game's played. And so it's not, defense isn't just like fouling guys and taking charges. There's a lot of nuance to, like, where are we going to let a guy get a ball? Where might we want to trap a particular guy? Which way are we going to direct or funnel a player? And it's all kind of reinforced by, like, the analytics of it. And like, if this guy doesn't, hit shots from the left side of the floor, or he doesn't do this or that, then we're going to give him a bunch of shots in that place.
And then also, I don't think defense has diminished to that degree. Like, these guys are just really talented. I watched a game last night where Matt Strus, of all people, from the Cleveland Cavaliers, completely took over an NBA game within the last 5 to 6 minutes of a game, and there was nothing anybody in the history of the league was going to be able to do. He made like 4 threes in a row, and with guys draped on him in his face, he was just hot grease on fire. Yeah. And then the game-winning 3 was a full court 3 that was contested.
Yeah.
Luka contested the full court 3. He wasn't wide open.
Yeah.
But the guy is hot as fish grease, made 4 threes in a row before that. And then to win the game, he takes a damn near. It's like he was well beyond half court. A damn near full court 3.
60-foot shot.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
With Luka in his face. Luka did not let him just take a free shot.
Yeah.
In his face, and he still hit it. These guys on just, from team to team, average player in NBA, they're just highly skilled. You know what I mean? So you look at it and it's like, these guys not playing defense. No, these guys are just highly skilled. And when a guy really has it going, when one of those special offensive gifted guys has it going, Luka, Steph Curry, whatever, you keep going, KD, when these guys get it going, man, they can fill it up, and there's not going to be much you can do other than a boxing one like Nick Nurse is known to do, like on a Steph Curry or whatever.
Yeah, no, I commented a couple weeks ago. I watched it was a Warriors-Suns game, and it went down to the stretch, and just watching the last 4 minutes of that game, both teams Steph was doing things, Booker was coming back on the other end, Draymond had a couple buckets on different types of plays. I mean, these guys are fantastic. It's hard to defend them. There's certain things that they're going to do, and it doesn't matter where you are, they're still going to hit a shot. And that's the game, and again, would Iverson be successful? Yes, he would. Yeah. But to just arbitrarily say, I'm going to average 43, which is more than anybody has averaged in a season since Wilt, is ridiculous.
It's nuts.
You just don't say those things if you want to be regarded as serious.
Yeah, that's just fucking nuts, insane. But I and also another thing too is his because he was put 4 defenders was placed around him, and so he would he was high volume, but he shot a low percentage. But another thing I wanted to add was one thing that they do now that they didn't do back then at all as well was target those particular guys. Like the difference in today's game is Steph Curry, Trae Young, Tyrese Maxey, all of these highly offensive guards, they're involved in like 99% of actions while they're on defense. Because what the defense says is, okay, we know that you are very talented, or the opposite team, we know you're very talented. You're going to score. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to make you at least tired on defense. No matter who you're guarding, we cannot hide you. They would hide Iverson on defense. That Lakers series, Iverson was guarding Tyronn Lue. Tyronn Lue was sitting in the corner while Kobe and Shaq would do it, and Iverson wouldn't have to move, really. You know what I mean? In today's game, Iverson is in every single action on defense, no matter who he's guarding. You cannot hide him. And that's just, they target Curry. I'm not saying it's going to make a huge difference, but it does make a difference.
I have some mixed feelings in that. I do think they target, but if you go back to that, if you're operating your offense through Kobe and Shaq, you're not suddenly going to get Tyronn Lue in every action to just target Iverson.
Well, but that's the thing. Today's game is not played like that. But they don't have high lows like that. It's more ISO. It's more the Golden State aside, like every other team is like it's damn near every other team is ISO ball. And the great ones too, Boston, Philly.
Yeah, but you there's workarounds where you're not going to get cut targeted every time. There's workarounds.
Depends on the team.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you're not going to allow a guy to target you to that extent.
Sounds like a long fart going on.
I know. I gotta drop a long deuce. I haven't started the fart work.
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's.
Is it the mic?
Yeah, it's the mic.
Oh, should I go over to 3? cut 2 out.
That worked. Whatever happened just then, yeah.
Maybe that's the sound effects of my soul. I don't know.
I was like, what is going on there? No. But we can end it on that.